In this practice, we're doing a couple different techniques and asanas and movements that we haven't done before since we just restarted again. But I think you like them, they're familiar to you. And remember, the focus is going to be on opening up the heart chakra and the upper back. And to do that, it's not just that we think about our posture vertical like this, but we also want to think about the shoulder blades in the back, bringing them towards the spine and then floating them down towards the I can't think of that word. The lumbar spine and the very bottom of your spine. So think about that. So the blades in and down in everything we do. Even when I'm just lifting my arm up and down, before I even think about lifting my arm up, I think set the shoulder blades, float them down, and then raise the arms up and down. All right. So sometimes the armpit is pointed out to the side or at an angle like this. And your arms will be straight. Mine have crooked arms, but your arms will be straight as you go up and down. But think about setting those shoulder blades first before you initiate that movement. Okay, let's begin with that. Come into your seated position. Shrug the shoulders up and back. Gently set those shoulder blades down towards the middle of the spine and down your back. Hands will be in Chitta Mudra. Close the eyes. Relax through the hips. And no problem if you're sitting in Vajrasana on your heels, thunderbolt pose, that's great too. And let's go here. Just allow yourself to quietly slide into your practice zone. Stay here for another minute. As you become aware of your breath, the movement of the air, the movement of your belly, allow the chest and upper lungs and back to be quiet as your belly moves in and out. See if you can actually feel how the lungs are expanding from the bottom to the middle to the top as you become more aware of your breath. And take 2 more easy breaths. And on the next inhale, gently bring your hands onto the mudra. Again, give yourself time to just settle into this pose. Let the mudra do its magic with the balance of the energy from right to left. Bringing the energies to the spine and then up the chakras to the Ajna chakra between your eyebrows and then up to the crown chakra. Just feel that nice balance of energy and that flow of movement within the body. Chanting Pranava 3 times. Taking a breath in. Oh. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. If you exhale, then lifting your hands back down to your knees, back into Chitta Mudra, open the eyes. Navratri is coming very soon, starts maybe Uno of September, 21st of September. You remember Navratri is when in the Hindu tradition, you celebrate and you honor the 9 avatars of the goddess Kali or Durga over a 9-day period. So in Tantra, we think of Kali. In the Hindu tradition, Kali is called Durga. So let us chant Om Dum Durgaye Namaha 8 times. This is also going to help us with respiration and opening up the lungs so that they perform more efficiently. But remember also, Goddess Durga is the goddess that helps us overcome obstacles. He kind of lights them out of the way for us. That's the energy that we would like to evoke when we do this chant. So just listen to me, and when you feel comfortable, go ahead and follow. First, set yourself up. And to make this a really holistic mantra practice, if you have in your mind the goddess Kali, think of her in her fierce image. She's got the sword and wings, got that wild hair, fierce eyes, open mouth. Sometimes she's in a graveyard. All right, we have that image in our head. Your next breath. Doing our best to let go of any tension so that we can be open and accepting to the movement of energies as we perform our mantra. Take a breath in. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Dum Durgaye Namaha. Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Dum Durgaye Namaha. As you exhale, open the eyes, release the hands, palms down, or just relax. If you need to move around or stretch your legs, go ahead and do it. As we come into Kapalabhati breath. I think since you've been practicing this already, If it feels good to you, let's do 20 repetitions 5 times. We have been practicing 10 together, but if it feels good, go ahead and do 20. If it provokes some anxiety or any extra tension in the body, then go back to 10. All right? Hands can be down on your thighs for stability, but if you feel good, go ahead, put them into Chitta Mudra one more time. This pranayama can be done with eyes closed or eyes open. I think it really depends on how you feel mentally and emotionally while you're doing it. So you choose. So let's begin by just relaxing. There should be no stress when we do this pranayama. So on your own count and at your own speed, do 5 sets of 20 repetitions. Now we do it. Go ahead and begin. All right, I have one more set to do. And when you finish, you sit quietly and observe the breath. Sitting quietly, what I'd like you to do is take a nice and long, relaxed inhale, and on the exhale, engage the Muladhara Bandha. Remember, that's where we physically feel at the perineum that we are contracting the muscles, and we feel the energy being blocked at the bottom and then moving up. So we're blocking energy from dissipating out of our body and saying, okay, let's stay here and filter through the body. So 10 times. So 10 long exhale with the Muladhara Bandha engaged. When you're ready, go ahead and begin. I have four more examples. No need to. If you finish, open the eyes and turn your hands down onto your knee. Just sit quietly, so that the song can. For your body to enjoy the quietness and the stillness of your body. Take a nice long exhale, shrug the shoulders, and let's move into child pose. Let's stretch out the back and start warming up some of these joints. Coming into child's pose. Our feet are together, our knees are wide. Extending arms in front of you as you can. And just enjoy. We're gonna stay here for a nice slow count. 8. 7. 6. 4. 3. 2. And 1. From here, let's stay on our forearms because we're going to come into a pigeon pose. So simply inhale, take the hips up, see that you're nicely balanced on your forearms, curl the toes under, and as you exhale, push up into a nice pigeon pose. Head is hanging down, looking back. Don't worry if your feet don't, if your heels do not touch the floor. Push to the shoulder. Really let the head just hang down. You're engaging the shoulders as you can. Take those hips and push the C-bone up towards the sky, even as you're pushing the heels down. Hold here. 4. 3. 2. 1. Inhale, lift the head to look towards your hands. And as you exhale, gently bring the knees down. And come right into your child's pose. Let's repeat that with our breath. Inhale, come up to all fours on your forearms, curl the toes. Exhale, pigeon pose. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hands. Inhale, gently bring the shoulders over the elbows. As you exhale, knees come down and child's pose. Inhale, come back up. Curl the toes. Exhale, pigeon. Push back, let the neck hang low. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch the gaze. Inhale, shoulders over elbows. Knees come down. Exhale into child's pose. One more time. Inhale, come up. Curl the toes. Exhale, push back into pigeon. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch the gaze forward. Inhale, shoulders over elbows. Knees drop. Exhale, child's pose. As you inhale, let's come up into Vajrasana. Gently letting our hands rest on our thighs, roll the shoulders up and back. Few relaxed breaths here. Coming into a standing position, go ahead, lift the hips up so that you're standing on your knees. Whichever leg you want to bring forward, go ahead, step forward with it. Back foot, curl the toes under, rise up. And come to a standing position, Tadasana, facing the computer. Feet are hip width apart. Tadasana, think about your alignment. Big toe, little toe, heel with the arches, gentle exterior rotation of the whole leg. Roll the shoulders up and back, gently bring those shoulder blades down and then towards the base of the spine. Tuck the chin. As you need, do a little posterior tilt of the hips as is needed for your body. This is Tadasana. Close the eyes. Just allowing the body to come into alignment is a wonderfully healing position, because now there's room for the vertebrae to stack, for all the internal organs to be in their proper position so that they can function. Open the eyes. A simple movement of lifting our arms up and down over our head, but I really want you to concentrate on the position of your shoulder blades. There's a small muscle that's on the interior side of the shoulder blades that runs along the spine. And we want to engage that muscle to bring the shoulder blades down and towards the spine. We want to strengthen that muscle because that's going to help us open up the upper chest, okay? So while we're in Tadasana, first think about the shoulder blades. They're engaged. Open up the palms, keep that engagement, inhale, arms up. So you're pushing the shoulders down as you extend the arms up, and then exhale, bring the arms down again. All right, we're gonna do this 4 more times, and really think about that engagement of that back muscle. Inhale up. Push the shoulders down, 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 down. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale up. And exhale. Last one, inhale up. And exhale. All right, let's have movement of our neck while we do that same thing. Remember, inhale, we look to the right, we look left, we look up, we look down. But think about the engagement of that small muscle right by your shoulder blades. Open up that hand. As you inhale, you start to look to the right. Exhale, come back to center with the head. And then gaze can be down. Chin to chest. Inhale, start to look up. And then to the left. Exhale, release down, head comes to center. Gaze down, chin to chest. Inhale, start looking up towards your fingers at the ceiling. Exhale, release down, chin to chest. Let's repeat. Inhale up, look to the right. Exhale, return to center. Chin to chest. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, return to center. Chin to chest. Inhale, extend arms up. Release the head back. Gaze on your fingertips. Exhale, release down. Chin to chest. Beautiful. Coming into goddess position. I'd like in this position for your feet to be slightly pointed outward. As we inhale, arms up and then come into this guided position, really think about bringing the shoulder blades down. And if you'd like, you can even bring your elbows in towards the body. So see, they're not in front of my body, but you're right at the side or even a little bit behind my waist as I come up and down with the arms. All right. We'll move from goddess into the side lunges, right side and left side. And we have that before. We'll do our best to do a nice slow count of 4 inhale, 4 exhale. Come into position. Spread the shoulders up and back. Engage those shoulder blades. Open the palms. Inhale, arms up. Extend the arms, push the shoulders down. Exhale into goddess. Inhale, come back up. As you near the top, swivel your feet to the left. Keep your arms extended up and exhale into the small lunge. Inhale, rise up. At the top, start to swivel forward. Exhale into goddess. Inhale, come up. Near the top, start to swivel your feet to the right. And exhale, into your lunge. Keep arms extended. Inhale up. Swivel forward. Exhale to goddess. Inhale up. Swivel left. Exhale lunge. Inhale up. Swivel. Exhale goddess. Inhale up. Swivel. Exhale lunge. Inhale up. Swivel. Exhale goddess. Inhale up. Swivel. Exhale lunge. Inhale up. Swivel. Swivel. Exhale lunge. Inhale up. Swivel. Exhale lunge. Inhale up. Swivel. Exhale goddess. Inhale up. Swivel. Exhale lunge. Inhale. Swivel. Exhale goddess. Swivel. Inhale. Swivel. Exhale goddess. Inhale. Swivel. Exhale lunge. Inhale. Swivel. Exhale goddess. Inhale. Swivel. Exhale lunge. Inhale. Swivel. Exhale goddess. Inhale. Swivel. Down. Inhale. Swivel. Exhale. Hold here. Inhale, right. Go heel toe back to Tadasana. And exhale. Down. Beautiful. Let's come down onto the mat. Another child's pose, just in case we introduce some tension into the back to hold the stability of these movements, it's nice to do a little child's pose right now. I can feel my back is a little tight. I'm gonna widen my knees. Much better. Okay, let's hold here. And let's do some cow and cat followed by thread the needle to further bring a little more mobility into the spine. As you inhale, come up to all fours. This is cow and cat. Remember, push through the shoulders. You don't want to sink. Keep that engaged with other shoulders up the back. Bring those shoulders behind your ears. Engage those shoulder blades. Now you're in position. Let's begin. Inhale, look up into cow position, and exhale, scoop that pelvis under, lift the middle back, upper back, tuck the chin. Inhale, reverse, and exhale. Why don't you do 4 more on your own count? And if you finish the meet neutral tabletop, we'll do the right arm first with thread the needle. Inhale, bring the right arm up, and as you exhale, thread that needle. Hold here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back to your neutral tabletop. Left side, inhale, bring the left arm up. And exhale, thread. Even here, think about bringing those shoulders away from your ears, and the only way to do that is to engage that muscle by on the interior side of the shoulder blades. Hold here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, let's come back to the neutral tabletop. Heads up, child's pose once more. Coming into Vajrasana, lift the head up, extend the back just a little bit more, for that nice lengthening of the spine. And then as you inhale, move back into Vajrasana. From here, think about bringing the hips forward as we inhale, lift the butt up. Bring the hips a little bit forward. Exhale, sit down. Inhale up. And exhale down. This time we will use our arms. Bring the shoulders back, arms to the sides, palms up, set the shoulder blades. Inhale up, extend the arms up high, drop the shoulders. And as you exhale, hips come down, hands come down to your hips. Again, inhale up. And exhale. Two more. Inhale up. And exhale. Last one, inhale up. Coming into a pigeon pose. Inhale, lift the butt up. Let's do our left leg first. So keep your right foot where it is. And to inhale, step forward with the left. And maybe you want to do a little lunge, just sort of open up the hips a little bit. And then when you feel ready, bring the foot to the side, knee comes down, and take your time and come into your pigeon pose. Remember, you can put a block or a blanket underneath that left hip if you like. Now, think about pigeon. It's also a spine lengthener and a chest opener. So we are in position. Let's have our hands, fingers either in line with the front knee if you can, or slightly in front. Roll the shoulders up and back. Think about extending the spine up. Really feel that extension through the back, all the way down into the butt and the hamstrings, and then anchoring through the back toe. Good. As you exhale, slide the hands forward and let the head drop more or less in front of your front knee, and your chest is resting on that top inside. Good. From here, we're going to do some movement. Slide your hands behind you, grab your hands, and think about pulling your hands and shoulders away from your body. Your hands can be resting on your back or just floating above it. From here, as you inhale, first lift the head and lengthen the back, and then rise up. See this position that I'm in? You may be higher than I am. This is all the strength and flexibility I have. As you exhale, come back up. Inhale, first lift the head, lengthen the back first, and then come up. Exhale, release down. Inhale, lift the head, lengthen back, and then continue that inhale and come up. And exhale, release down. Last one. Inhale, lift head, lengthen back, and then rise on it. Exhale, release down. Relax your hands down to your sides, bringing the palms just in front of your knees. Inhale, lift up to that pigeon pose. Shoulders back. Beautiful. From here, rest on that left buttocks and bring that back leg to the side, forward, and then cross that right foot in front of your left knee. Sit on both seat bones. We're going to do a spinal twist here. Again, the key to all spinal twists is to the best of your ability to have your spine from the base of the spine to the crown of the head in one line, all stacked up. Because if you even have a little bit of a curve in your back, you're not really doing anything in terms of the spinal twist. A spinal twist is not only good for the spine and opening up the chest, but it's really good for massaging the internal organs, the abdomen and the lungs and the chest cavity, so that they get a nice little massage. They get squeezed and then they get opened. But you can only do that if your back is straight. All right, we're in position. Take your left hand, either hold on to your knee that's up in the air or hug it towards you without compromising your back. Take the right arm, extend it to the sides, Lift the palm towards the sky and inhale the arm up. Set the shoulder blades right now. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist towards the right. Bring that right shoulder behind you. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, right arm comes behind you. Gaze is to the right. Keep the chin tucked in line with the spine. Shine the heart. Beautiful. Hold here. So even if there are certain poses for you that are very easy to do, you still want to do them slowly and mindfully. Because again, it's not if it's physically easy to do or not. It's the benefits you get by holding that position. The internal massages that are going on and the opening of subtle energetic pathways through the body right now. Hold here. Focus on the breath for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To come out of the pose, take that right hand, open the palm up towards the sky, inhale the arm up, and as you exhale, return to center and move. Let's come into pigeon on the other side. So now the right leg is down, left leg is behind you, extend it. Figure out your position here. To your best of your ability, you want both hip points pointed down. Now I'm a little bit askew when I do this, so just do your best as I am doing my best. Once you get in position, go ahead and place those hands either in line with your front knee or slightly in front, elongate the spine, lift up. You stay here, split your body into this position. As you exhale, release the head down and bend the arms. If you can, let the head rest on the mat and the chest is resting on your thigh. Hold here. I'm going to get a prop from you. I think I need something underneath my right. Okay, now I'll do this. Yeah. All right, from here, let's bring the arms behind us. Bring the shoulders away from your ears. Square off the hips. Inhale, lift the head, lengthen the spine. Then inhale, rise up. And exhale, release them. Inhale, lift head, extend spine first, and then rise up. And exhale, release them. Inhale, lift head, lengthen spine, and rise up. And exhale, release them. Inhale, lift head, extend spine, and rise up. And exhale, release them. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift head, extend spine, and rise up. And exhale, release them. Release your hands back down to the mat, slightly in front of your front knee. Lift the head, extend spine, and inhale, come all the way up into the pigeon, shining up. Lovely. Go ahead, exhale, come onto that right buttocks as you swing the back leg to the side. And then in front of you, coming into that spinal twist, placing the right foot on the outside of the left knee, squaring off. Setting the spine nice and erect. Hang on to your right knee or have it towards you. Extend the left arm to the side, open the palm, inhale the arm up, set the shoulders. If you inhale, grow tall. If you exhale, you're looking to the left. Set the shoulders one more time. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, release the left hand behind you. Let your gaze come behind. And hold here. Do your best not to lean back, but have a nice straight line from the crown through the column of the spine, down to the base of the spine, into the sits bones. Hold here. Draw the shoulders behind you, engage those muscles. Relax. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Come out. Open up the left arm, inhale that left arm up behind you first. As you exhale, come back to center. And release. As you extend both legs, maybe you can shake it out a little bit. And let's get our block. And bring it underneath this, more or less by your bra strap, and we're going to simply lean back, extend the arms to the side, palms up, let the head drop. That feels good. Let the legs relax, let them fall out to the outside. Remember, once you're in position, you don't move your head from side to side. Beautiful. We're opening up the shoulder girdle, relaxing the neck, opening up the heart chakra. Let's stay here. Use this time to really think about focusing on the breath. Use that one point focus technique. Watching the breath go in and out. Count you down 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now to come out safely, take your hand behind your head. As you inhale, let your hands help you lift your head up and tuck your chin. Once you're there in a nice stable position, go ahead and release your hands down to the mat, palms down, so your hands and the elbows on the mat, and then just sit up. Then coming to a nice easy spinal twist before we go into Savasana. So lay down on the floor. Extend the arms up to the sides. Using that pelvic tilt to float the knees over the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, contract, shoulder tilt, and float the knees up. On your next exhale, knees float right, you look up. And let's hold the eyes. Counting down, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center, take a breath in. Exhale, back, give a small tilt, and come back to center. Let's stay here. Inhale, hands to knees, and exhale, knees to chest. Really let the mat support your total spine. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release the hands again to the side. Bring the knees over the hips, getting ready to the side, place to the left. Take a breath in, and exhale, knees go left. You look right. Step 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center, take a breath in, and come back to the tilt, come to center. And one more time again, inhale, hands to knees, exhale, knees to chest. Bring those shoulders away from your ears. Even in this position, you can engage the muscles and pull the shoulder blades towards the spine and down to the base of the spine. With that awareness, take both hands to the left knee. As you exhale, extend the right leg down the neck. On your next exhale, release the hand to the side and extend the left leg down the mat and relax the legs all the way from the toes to the hips. As you allow the legs to fall to the sides, you feel your hips opening, and I'm hoping you're feeling some relaxation in the lower back. Inhale both arms up towards the sky, with one shoulder and then the other off the mat. Point the palms towards your face or the direction of your face. And as you exhale, release the hands to the neck. And then allow the shoulders to fall open to the outside. Gently on an exhale, let the head turn to the left. Inhale from the center and exhale left. Do that a few more times. The head to be in the center position. Take a few nice, long exhale, and just slide into your savasana.
And gently coming out of our Savasana, let's begin to bring movement to closing fingers first. When you open wrists. Slowly and mindfully stay in your practice right to the end. Knees and elbows. Shoulders and hips. Gently move the head from side to side. Do a few gentle twists of the spine. Take whatever movement you need. And then on your next exhale, let's roll to one side. Taking the time to totally relax the body and mind is really important. That's the time that just from a physiological point of view, your body heals. So any little micro tears in the muscles or tendons or ligaments or the stretching of a joint that might have occurred during your practice, this is when, from a cellular level, your body starts to heal. It gets the message to heal. So I'm very guilty of not taking time to do this, but I urge you, take the time, if it's only 3 minutes, that's what we did today, 3 minutes, to just do our best to relax our thoughts, feelings, and body after the practice. Bring your hands to the mat, and as you exhale, let's rise up and come to the seated position. Take your time to find that alignment for you. Bring the hands back into Chitta Mudra, palms up. Close the eyes. Bring your inner focus to right between the eyebrows, the eyelid chakra. Let all your focus be here as you gently breathe in and out. And what I would urge you to do, and it's something I like to do when I'm doing my own practice, is I will stay in this position as long as I need to until I get that wonderful, it's like a light bulb or a light going off where I just feel so aligned and so balanced and so at peace. But it takes me a while to get there. So however long you need, stay here. And so you just think that sometimes it's just a glimmer of real contentment where your physical body is at ease and your mind is at ease and your breath is at ease. And that's what real mental moment. That's what we're looking for. Yoga means union. We want to find that union. And when we do, we smile. Like one of the Indian teachers that I follow, he says, now have a smiling face. So with a smile on your face, inhale, bring our hands to hearts. And let's share the prana one time to close our practice. Take a breath in. Teacher, 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 teacher. Down, teacher. And have to come back up, let's open our eyes. Go back into the full of these. Now let's say. Hope you had a good practice.